calls, Tiffany, because a lot of people, I'm sure, are concerned about what's going on. And as I said, we could be told any minute airstrikes are going on, and we do not know what that will mean with Russia, what that will mean with Iran. It is a situation that could go any kind of way. Let's start in Washington, D.C., WOL, with Joe. Joe, you're keeping it real with Al Sharpton and Tiffany Crawford.
Good morning, sir. God bless you, sir.
Good morning.
Right. My thought about that moment now, I think Israel probably done so because they responded a little too quick.
You think Israel did what?
Put the gas over there in Syria.
So you do not believe it's Assad doing it to his own?
No, sir. This time, Israel responded too quick. The last time, they didn't do anything.
All right. Thank you for your call. Are you hearing any suspicion like that on the Hill, Tiffany, that this might, in fact, be Israel? Because it seems, where I'm getting information, there's almost consensus that this is an Assad attack.
Of course it's an Assad attack, and the only people who are saying that are Assad supporters and people who are ill-informed on the conflict of the region. This is something that's happened numerous times where people have tried to blame Israel, and I'm, not here to be a friend or foe. I'm just trying to share the facts. All evidence points to it being Assad. This kind of conspiracy theory comes from the strange internet wing of people who will put these things out there, and it's just there is no factual evidence at all supporting that, again, other than Assad himself and allies of his who have taken this very storyline and also coined the term fake news, which is why these things are so incredibly dangerous. To not only say them and perpetuate these ridiculous facts, but also to have the person on the world stage giving license to dictators and murderers, and certainly murderous regimes, to be able to coin that phrase fake news and have people like the person who just called and repeat such things. So no, there's no credible people with any knowledge saying any such thing like that.
Let's go to John in Hopewell, Virginia on Sirius XM 126. John?
Hey, Reverend, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Okay, I'm retired military. I'm seeing war, been in war. Now, there's photographs out there where people in other countries, the victims of war, laying on the ground dead. You have the TV program First 48 that proudly display bodies of victims on the showing the aftermath of a homicide. I would like to reach out to those good cops as well as those medical examiners and tell them, release the photos of a police encounter. Release those photos at the same time that story is running so you can so American people can actually see that encounter. Let's see what it looked like. And same thing, can you imagine if those photos of those children in Sandy Hook School was published and made public? I think that the problem that we're running into, we have this social media, and everybody acts as if you have to have permission to put something in social media. No, a police officer on the scene of a police shooting can take a picture. Just take a picture with your cell phone. Put it out there. Put that picture out there. Let us see what it looks like. Let us see.
Well, I think it's interesting. It's an interesting point, John. One of the things that we're seeing, thank you for your call, Tiffany, and in fact, you have it in the BDC.com today. I went Sunday before going to Atlanta yesterday and met with the family of a victim of assault here in New York, who they say had mental health issues and had been pointing a iron pipe at people acting like it was a gun. And police came, 4 policemen shot him and killed him. And they released the videos of the young man, running around with this pipe. And supposedly, in the video shows him like pointed at people, but they did not seem too reactionary to people. Like people in the neighborhood kind of knew he had issues. But they've not released the video of when the police pulled up. What did they do? What did they say? And what led to them shooting? And I think that John's point falls in line with that. My question is that, all right, fine, you've established that he was acting erratic, maybe even menacing. But why did you kill him? You tell me 4 policemen show up. Did you warn him? Did you taser him? There was no alternative you had but to just shoot and kill 4 different guys, 3 of them firing on him. And I think that is what is interesting to me. And that's one of the things we saw in Sacramento, in both the families of the young man in Sacramento and the young man in Crown Heights will be at the convention. The grandmother we bringing in from Sacramento. Because they did show the tape there, which outraged people, because you could see on the tape that there was very little time between when they said, put your hands up, and bam, 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 and shot him. And we find that many of the bullets that hit him, 6 of the 8, hit him in the back and 2 on the side, according to the family's personal autopsy. So, I think these tape things, that's why I felt people acting like it didn't mean a lot. But it did when President Obama's commission came out saying we need cameras on police, but we need cameras they can't turn off and that they cannot in any way control.
I hear you, Rabbi. I agree. I'm just not sure that cameras are the thing to correct this behavior, because it certainly has not corrected the behavior so far. I think there is some sort of disconnect between, and look, we all know there are amazing police officers out there. If, something happened to me, the first thing I'm going to do is call the police. So I don't want to cast this, this burden on all police officers. However, this is a major problem, and it really is a disconnect in recognizing Black and brown people and the humanity in them. And until we can get over that and people can look at a white man in a business suit and a Black man in a business suit or hoodie or khakis or Timbs and jeans or whatever and see them as the same and see that their body and their life matters just as much as the next person, we'll continue to see this. Brian Stevenson talks about this at the Equal Justice Initiative. I'm sure you all crossed paths. And he just, 60 Minutes provided over the weekend of the connection between lynchings. And of course, this is nothing new to us. And I know there's a level of frustration that, now the media pays attention, or now there's, all these video cameras, and you find yourself in these conversations with people who think, wow, like, who knew this was happening? And we all raised our hands. We all knew this was happening. We all experienced some sort of